Hey guys, it's Josh. Today we're going to be talking about the power of decryption with Cato Networks. So with decryption, we can see all transactions when they go across the Cato network, and you can opt in and out. For this particular test I'm going to show you, a security attack with decryption on and without. And the differences are staggering because we're able to see and understand cross-site scripting, null byte injection, command injection, brute force traversal attacks, vulnerability URLs when encryption's on. When it's off, that's all opaque. So really, to get to true security threat analysis and to block these things, you have to have decryption on. So I'm going to walk you through what it looks like and then what you can do with Cato to be able to block those threats. It's very simple, very easy to set up, and it's really, really powerful. Okay, so let's get started. First and foremost, you can see I've been running attacks, and I'll show you those in a minute. For the last few hours, you can see when the attacks occur, we're monitoring and we're seeing those threats. When I have decryption off here, the threats don't exist because it's just an SSL tunnel and we don't see inside and see advanced threats. When decryption's on, we're going to see those, stop those, and be able to understand what's happening. So first and foremost, how do you access TLS inspection? So here you go into TLS inspection and you just turn it on right here. You can turn it off and on, you can add rules. The other piece is in IPS, you can check it to block, monitor, or prompt. So if you want to go to like monitor, you could change that here if you wanted to. So you've got some options. I have it set to block right now just to kind of show you for an example. Let's go to monitoring. Let's go to security threats. So as you can see, here's the timeline. We've blocked 130,000 threats. So when we see it, you can have it set to monitor. But the powerful part is if you're getting attacked, TLS inspection's on, we can see inside those payloads, we're going to block those immediately. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So boom, inspection's on, IPS is running, and we block that threat in real time. So not only show you what it is, so we have a URL-based vulnerability probing, so I can go in here and I can view the event. Inside our event logs, you can see all the events that are happening across the infrastructure. And then I can click on any of these if I want to or add filters, and I can see the action here is block on HTTP, and it's the IPS, and it went across 443. And you can see here it's vulnerability. The same client tried too many probing URLs with lots of different vulnerabilities. Okay, that's interesting. So what does the actual client look like? So I've attacked the network, and then I'm starting to move back and forth here. What does that look like? So I'm inside your infrastructure. You have Cato. I got in, someone fished or whatever, and now I'm starting to do some things. Obviously, this is a test in a test environment, so nothing's going to be as loud as this, but it's just to show you an example of what it could potentially look like. Now I'm running some scripts to crawl your websites. I'm looking inside to see what's available to me. I'm going and seeing what the vulnerabilities are. So now I'm starting to move and start to understand that. And you can see there's hundreds of thousands. Even if there's one, now I'm running it. You can see the attack's still running here. The script is still running. It's a tool called Skipfish. And so it's basically crawling the entire website over and over and over and over again. Now, when decryption was on, what happened? We blocked it, and you can see I'm trying to access that same web server, and now I'm blocked because I've been using from this machine, hammering it with URLs and vulnerabilities, trying to get access and trying to find a way in. It's blocked me. So not only did Cato notify me, decryption was on really easy, got IPS on, and I have it set to block. It saw all those threats and then it blocked access. So now if this is your internal ERP system, someone's trying to get in, they got phished, and they're trying to get inside and move kind of east-west, you're going to see that and it's going to block it. So now they can't actually have access to it because they've been seen as doing malicious behavior. So let's go back out here just in summary and start to take one final look. You can see here, if we go into security, you can look at TLS inspection, have it on, run your IPS and block or monitor. Most of the time you're going to want to run it and block. And then when you go into monitoring and you can go into security threats, I can actually see, hey, we had encryption on, all these threats off, nothing, and back on again. And I blocked 130,000 threats, lots of different threats. And you can see when I went into my actual machine that was sending those threats, it was blocked from accessing the critical web server. Super powerful, super easy to set up, and we can decrypt all traffic in real time and then block those threats for you. Hope this was helpful. Thanks so much.